Today on the channel, we take a look at the FOCO Bobblehead Ultimate Warrior.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for another FOCO Bobblehead Ultimate Warrior. As you guys know, Ultimate Warrior is my man when it comes to wrestling. He is what got me into this crazy thing called professional wrestling, and he's really what kept me throughout the years into professional wrestling, as he was a big inspiration for me as a kid, and who's fooling who, still an inspiration to this day. So anything Ultimate Warrior, you guys know I'm all in for. Be it action figure, wrestling, merchandise, t-shirts, or even, hey, the occasional bobblehead or a statue. Love me some Ultimate Warrior merchandise, and this is something we don't talk about a ton on the channel, but I feel like we've unboxed maybe 3 or 4 bobbleheads over the years, the last 2 years of the channel's existence, of the Ultimate Warrior, and this is a different one. This is very interesting, as at first I thought this was just a quick repaint, but it is not. It is different than the one we did last time we unboxed a bobblehead Ultimate Warrior. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but my gut is telling me this is a WWE Shop Zone exclusive Ultimate Warrior bobblehead by FOCO. We'll compare it to some of the other bobbleheads later like we usually do. But it does seem to be very similar, but a little bit different. A few things different here and there, but I think this is a WWE Shop exclusive. So if you're looking for this, that's where you got to find it. There wasn't a lot of publicity around this. It just kind of showed up on their site. Very, very limited piece, and we'll get into that when we start talking about it. But very cool nonetheless. Ultimate Warrior fans, if you didn't know this existed, go there. There's not a lot of these available, so pick these up. And that's exactly what I did. Always WWE Shop, there's got to be a coupon code somewhere. Look around, do your due diligence. You can always got to get a deal out there, and that's what I did. There was a 10% off and free shipping code, something like that, and I bought a few things off there, this being one of them. So let's do it like we usually do it. Let's take a look at the packaging. Let's talk about it. Let's unbox it. Let's talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. FOCO, we know about these nice styrofoam insides protecting the bobblehead, as they are fragile. If you drop it, hey, guess what? They're going to break. And a nice sturdy box here. And I love the graphics on the box. I could see these very easily just being plain boxed items, but no, there's nice glamour shots, pictures, all that kind of stuff, and a nice gloss to the box as well. WWE logo right there. Ultimate Warrior, there's the bobblehead we're going to dissect here very shortly. WWE logo at the top. Nothing. And then you get the classic Ultimate Warrior, and this is what greets you when you walk into my basement. When you walk into all this down the stairs, I have one of those Ultimate Warrior fat heads, and that's what welcomes you to my basement and into my collection area. So there's the Ultimate Warrior looking good there. And yeah, that's about it. That's about all she wrote in this thing. Fairly heavy enough. Very cool looking. But how cool is it out of the package? Well, let's get it out. Let's talk about it. All right, speak to me, Warriors. We got the Warrior out of the package, and I did put it together. The styrofoam's a little hard to get out. You got to shake and shake and shake and finally get it out. And then it comes all bagged, each pieces. You get the Warrior bag by himself. You get the ring bag by itself. And then you have screws. So you unscrew the bottom of Warrior's foot. You put him in the base. You screw it from underneath. And voila, you got this thing put together. So fairly easy, pretty much by the book. Not too hard to do. But you got the Ultimate Warrior, very iconic Ultimate Warrior, swinging those ring ropes right there. Very hard, I don't know, porcelain maybe this is made out of, I'm not sure, but of course it does have a bobble to the head like any bobblehead would. I wouldn't say this is the most iconic look to the Ultimate Warrior. It's not some of the world title reign looks, the neon, bright neon looks, but it is a very iconic in its own way Ultimate Warrior. A little bit super stardom Ultimate Warrior is what I think of with this one. Looks really good. He's a little bit dead in the eyes going on there. It looks a little strange with the eyes. That's my biggest gripe. But really good looks here. As far as face paint goes, with the green, the white, the black, and the yellow, very Oakland A's inspired, because I'm sure he was an Oakland A's fan at the time. We all are, really, at the end of the day. Ultimate Warrior on the trunks here. Now, this is not what he would have had back in the day. He didn't have this Ultimate Warrior logo back during this time. So this is a bit of a mishmash, whatever you want to call it, going on. You get a nice base here, a nice heavy. That is the weight of this thing. You got WWE Legends logo right there. Doesn't really work. That WWE Legends logo looks strange against the blue matte and the like neon Ultimate Warrior graphics that wrap around the bottom. It almost looks like a lion, the Ultimate Warrior. He's got his hair looking like a big lion's mane almost. Nice feel to the ring ropes and the ring posts and all that. Obviously, you got to be careful. These could break. These are just little posts and poles in between. They aren't like bands or rubber bands or anything. This isn't for kids, is the long story short. This could be damaged. You drop this, guess what? The arm is breaking off. The posts are breaking off. Put this high up. This is one of those ones you want in the back, high part of your shelf. You don't want it taking a stage dive. You don't want any of that going on with anything like this. It's just, yeah, very dangerous, very easily breakable. And like I said, not for kids. Great for a display that nobody's going to be touching it. And once I get this set, probably not going to be touching it a whole lot ever again. But really good paint jobs. There's a few little divots in his bicep. That's just, some of the quality control, I guess you would call that. But still cool enough. And at first when I ordered this, I thought it was the exact one I got before. I guess I didn't look close enough or really pay attention or whatever, but it's a totally different head. It's the same idea, but totally different outfit, totally different look, totally different head. So that was the other edition of the Ultimate Warrior bobblehead I got. And FOCO, they really are the go-to spot for WWE bobbleheads. There's other companies that made stuff, and we'll show one of those in a second here. For the most part, FOCO nails it out of the park on some of these. Not all of them, but some of them. They did just recently announce $1 Million Man Teddy DiBiase that's going up for pre-order. That thing looks pretty awesome. I want to say it's limited to 750, but that looks like a very good bobblehead if you're a $1 Million Man fan. I should say on the bottom of this one, it does have a sticker, and these are all individually numbered, and this is number 34 out of 180. There's only 180 of these made, and I got to think a lot of them is sold. So if you're interested in this, you better hit up WWE Shop right away, because buy now or pay way more on eBay down the line, or maybe never see this again. This is one of those things that just disappears from the world. There's only 180 of them in the world, so not a lot of chances to get this. So if you are inclined, go to www.shop.com. This one, which I do prefer over this one, honestly, I think this is limited to less pieces. Yeah, 144. This is number 106 out of 144. So I don't know why the labeling. Why wouldn't you do 150 or 200 or 100 instead of 144? Seems kind of strange. I don't know, that's FOCO for you. But same bases on these, same bases throughout, so that's a lot of it. I thought, oh, it's the same thing, just a different repaint for WWE Shop. No, we got a different head, different hairstyle. A lot of the other stuff is the same, just a different paint job. But a Warrior guy like me, I have to have it. Maybe some of you, you're okay with just one of these. But the granddaddy of them all, my favorite bobblehead I've ever owned in my life, just a next level bobblehead. I think we talked about this on the channel back in the day. Also comes from FOCO. This is not limited. It doesn't say on the bottom. But this one is awesome. This is my favorite Ultimate Warrior look. I love the slick back hair going on here. I don't know. It's just so different. I always love this. The Mattel Elite is probably my favorite wrestling figure of all time as far as Ultimate Warrior goes. Really do like this Ultimate Warrior one. And then these are the cheap ones. I think this is on WWE Shop right now for like $13.99. This looks like something Kyle did in his 5th grade art project at school. Hey, Kyle, you get to make something out of clay. Oh, I'm going to try to make the Ultimate Warrior. And this looks like a little better version of that, really. The paint job's a little rough, but it's still the Ultimate Warrior. It's still cool enough for me to be in my collection. Being an Ultimate Warrior guy, have to have it. So we like it. We got 4 bobbleheads bobbling around. Like I'm playing drums, I almost feel like. And I do have a few other ones. There's a Hulk Hogan one that is very good. A Macho Man that I actually won in a giveaway, which was pretty awesome. So I got that for free. Not the biggest fan of that one, but for free, hey, that's a deal I'll take all day long. Free is always good. But this Ultimate Warrior here, worth picking up for somebody like me. If you already have this one, not this one, this one, I would say you could probably pass on this. Unless you're a Warrior guy like me, you need it. But that being said, not a lot of these made. So if you're looking for limited edition, classic wrestler collectibles, things like that, can't go wrong with this. Like I said, search WWE Shop, search online. You can probably find a discount code to save you even a little bit more money. Got to get a deal out there. What are your guys' thoughts, though, about bobbleheads in general? Kind of a more of a gimmicky thing. I always think of them as like baseball giveaways for like it's bobblehead night at the ballpark. That's what I always think of. But there is some good ones. Like, I keep getting mixed up. Like this one is awesome. This is one of my favorite Ultimate Warrior things in my collection. I absolutely love this one. But what do you think? What's your favorite bobblehead? Do you have any of the FOCO bobbleheads? Are you all in on their bobbleheads? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the old notification bell. Check this out on Patreon. Link in the description below. Support the channel. But guess what? You can get this video and a lot of other videos weeks, months earlier, sometimes even longer than that. There's videos, about 20 videos that aren't on YouTube about at all times on there, and it's growing every single day as I'm pumping out a lot of content on the Patreon, a lot of exclusive videos, things like that as well. And don't forget the monthly giveaways on the Patreon. So a lot of fun over there. And of course, you can find me on social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for Bobblehead Mania, I am Kyle. These are the Ultimate Warriors. And we'll see you guys all real soon.